Passive income doesn't exist. Here's the work no one tells you about. Welcome to Wealth Files TV. Today we expose the only 3 streams that actually pay. If you're ready to dedicate yourself fully, social media content, dividend investing, and real estate rentals. No fluff, no shortcuts, just the real numbers, the real hustle, and the real risks. Stick around till the end for a bonus tip that could double your speed to success. Social media content. Creating videos and posts advertisers pay for on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok is a full-time grind, not a one-and-done post. In today's market, average YouTube CPM nets around $8 per $1,000 views after fees. To compete, you must nail SEO-optimized titles that grab clicks in an instant. To craft thumbnails so compelling people can't scroll past. Publish new content every single day without fail. Miss a week, and one algorithm tweak can wipe out your entire audience's reach. You're not just filming, you're scripting, shooting, editing, writing captions, tracking analytics, engaging comments, networking with other creators, and finally scaling with a small team or virtual assistant. Read it twice. Success story. MrBeast didn't become king of YouTube by accident. He reinvested nearly $100 million of his 2024 earnings back into ever bigger stunts, building a 380 million subscriber empire and roughly a $1 billion net worth. That's the level of reinvestment and relentlessness required to win. Mid-video check-in, if you're still with me, hit that like button right now. Let's see you commit to this grind. And drop a comment if you're ready to hustle. Dividend investing. Dividend investing means buying shares of companies that cut you a regular check, but the sticker shock is real. The broad market yields just over 1%. So you'd need nearly $1 million invested to see $1,000 a month in passive checks. Chasing higher yields with BDCs or high payout REITs bumps returns to the low double digits. But remember, high yield equals high leverage, and leverage equals risk. You become a part-time loan officer for the companies you back. Success story. Ronald Read was a Vermont janitor who quietly bought blue-chip stocks, reinvesting every dividend for decades. When he passed away, his $8 million portfolio funded local libraries and hospitals, proof that small, consistent investments compounded can fund massive impact. Real estate rentals. Owning rental properties can feel like a dream until you run the real numbers. Average cap rates in good markets hover around 5%. But once you subtract mortgage interest, taxes, insurance, vacancies, and repairs, net income often falls to 2 to 3%. That means for every $100,000 you deploy, you're pocketing $2,000, $3,000 a year. Barely enough to cover a month of rent in some states. If you chase higher yield secondary markets, you bump gross cap rates to 6 to 8%, but you trade off tenant quality, liquidity, and steady demand. Success story. Grant Cardone started with a single Houston duplex in 1987 and reinvested every dime of rental cash flow into new deals. Today, he controls over $600 million in real estate, proving that scaling requires both meticulous deal analysis and the guts to ride out downturns. Bonus tip: combine stream. Want to accelerate your results? Pair content creation with financial education channels. Use your video income to seed a dividend portfolio and invest the dividends into your first rental. This snowball approach multiplies your returns and gives you more stories to share with your audience. There is no magic pill. If you dream of lounging on a Mexican beach with a Corona in hand, choose your path. Commit every hour of your waking life and hustle harder than anyone you know. Which stream will you tackle first? Drop your choice in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable. If this unfiltered breakdown lit a fire under you, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for more No BS Wealth Files insights. Now get to work.